Welcome everyone to another exciting episode of Final Fantasy. Last time we went into the ice cave and got the floater, and now, I don't know if you guys remember way back, maybe like one of the first 10 episodes, there was a dwarf in the Cave of Dwarf that said something akin to, I'm looking for the floater, with it I can make anything fly, or something like that. Well, that was basically like way ahead. We had no idea what he was talking about. And now we've been told we can, well, basically, now is the time for us to get the airship. Now, the airship is hidden. It's lost somewhere, and we need to go look for it. The thing is, there aren't really any overt hints as to where this thing is. The only hint available to where this thing is once you acquire the floater, you go back, I think it's Elfland. You go back to Elfland, and a guy there tells you that there's a desert where the airship is hidden or lost. And the desert is located right south of Crescent Lake. I don't know if you can see it on the YouTube, but right south of Crescent Lake, there is a little spot of brown, like tan, yellowish. That's a desert. That's a very small desert, but it's a desert nonetheless. And hidden there is the airship. So our destination is that. I would love to go back to Elfland and get the dialogue that you're supposed to get to get the hint to tell you where the airship is, but honestly, it's just such a long way and it's not really worth it. Just believe me when I say that I think it's in Elfland and there's an elf that'll tell you that this is where you're supposed to go. But otherwise, it's not really worth going to. Naturally, getting hit with some encounters here. Oh well. I think we should be able to get rid of these guys fairly quickly. Oh, maybe not. This should do it though. We took some damage here, which is a little annoying. Jeez. These guys are still kind of dangerous after everything. Okay. Might have to heal. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, he took. I'll give him one more. That's fine. Alright. I don't remember how to get out of here. It was north. It's probably not north. Is it north? No, for crying out loud. I'm not wasting time with these fools. And him with lightning too. I hope they're immune. I mean, vulnerable. I don't remember. Whatever. Nope. Not really. I mean, it did the job, I suppose. Oh, come on. Jeez. Thank you, Bran. Thank you for doing what Jean couldn't do. Foolishness. This might be a dead end. Okay. This is a little embarrassing. You know what? I remember where it is. It's all the way on the right. on the east coast. That's just a dead end. Foolish. Oh my god. I'm gonna start punching myself every time we get an encounter because this is just my fault. Oh, come on. Okay. Well, whatever works, I guess. Yeah, it's actually this way and then south. Oh! I'm about to just lose it. I'm trying to drop a heal. I'm so angry right now. Alright, if I keep waiting for heal to finally get cast, I'm gonna end up dying. So I'm gonna go ahead and use more. Unfortunately. Nope! Not what I meant. But I might as well use it, I guess. I can camp on the river. Stupid. Okay. I don't know what it is. Some days, the encounters are just incredible. Good lord. Frickin'. I don't even know what to do. This is so dumb. $91 damage. Did nothing. Absolutely. Oh, that one did something. That did a little something. Right. There we go. Let's get some heals. Not everyone needs any. Kill it. There. Good job, everyone. Wasting so much time here. Okay. Then, the easiest way to get there is basically just to go south and then hug the coast. And we'll see. That's so weird that they're all pushed forward. They're usually not like this. This is a little strange. That's fine though. I don't know why I hit magic. I hit them all with a lightning too. So we can get this thing over with quickly. Yes, yes, yes. Everyone's excited. Alright, you can make dock. You can make port right here at this river mouth. But I'm going to go a little bit further south and do it here. And this is the desert. Now, I don't exactly remember what you're supposed to do. Do I press? Or do I? Maybe I have to use the floater. Yep. There it is. Now this music, am I right? Alright, everyone. Mission accomplished. And the first thing we're going to do is try to remember where the ship is. We're going to need it later. But for now, we're going to go to the only town that we can really do anything for now. Eventually, we're going to do some other stuff. But first we're going to go all the way. Look how fast. And guess what? There are no air encounters. This is wonderful. So right now we're right over Level Grind Peninsula. And this area is where you would encounter things like the enemies that you encounter here. So there's this line, imaginary line, that encompasses this whole quadrant of the world that happens to just overlap this tiny tip. And that's why you can find those encounters up here. Anyway, this is not the town that I want. Yes. I believe this is the town of Gaia. And what we're going to do here is do some, I guess, plot exposition. It's really the only place we can land safely for now. So let's talk to some folk. This town is Gaia. All right, great. Magic shops. Oh, a broom. Hello. Do you have great power? What's that broom up to? It's talking backwards. And this is the hint. So far in the game, so far ahead of when you're supposed to figure out that brooms talk backwards. It's silly. Unbelievable, you are outsiders, right? How did you get this far north? Have you been to the city south of here? I just cannot understand a word spoken there. I've wondered what language. You have wondered what language? Okay. Legends say that the castle in the west is a place to test courage. Interesting. Alright, before we move up there, let's talk to the old lady. Hey, old lady. The fairy at the spring was kidnapped. I see. There's trouble everywhere we go. Can we just not have one peaceful visit somewhere? Everyone thinks the tower in Yanakerm Desert is a mirage. I wonder. Legends say that the Sky Warriors flew about here and there from a castle high in the sky. Oops. Did not mean to leave town. I thought you could walk a little bit further that way. I know there's... I guess you can't go that way. There's more to this town. Might as well go up here. Talk to that fella. Only a fairy can draw oxy ale from the spring. I see. Here's more magic. So we're probably looking... Oops. We're probably looking at level 7 and level 8 magic spells here. Or maybe, yeah, something like that. Did not mean to go into the item shop. Let me see. Yes, there was a professor that studied Lefanish. There was a professor that studied Lefanish. Maybe that's the language that guy was talking about. Is this a pirate? What is a pirate doing here? You're so far from the ocean, my friend. Hardy har! You are too late. I bottled the fairy and sold her to a caravan. So he's the fiend that has sold the fairy that we've heard so much about. Why would somebody do that? That's really, really mean. But let's see if we can do some exploring this way. Okay. Nothing here. That's where the ferry would be, you see. But the ferry is gone. Alright, well now we've explored everything. We got some information. Let's go ahead and go back in. It's just faster to walk this way. That's the only reason I did that. Let's go ahead and start peeking around at what stuff to buy. First I want to do the weapons. Let's see. The cat claw. Let's see what we got. The cat claw is a tiny little dagger that's worth 65,000 gil. We're not gonna buy it right now. Besides, what a silly shop. Ren would be the only guy that's able to use this, and he cannot equip that right now, for reasons I will explain later. Okay. Good talk. Let's see what we have here. So we have a gold bracelet and a protect ring. I'm assuming that's protect ring. The gold bracelet can be equipped by everyone, and I'm gonna go ahead and scoop one up. So I think I'm trying to figure this out. Actually, I'm not going to grab them. I'm not going to grab it. They give you 24 absorb and have a negative 1% penalty to evade. That's not why I'm not going to get them. They're just items later on in the game that are going to replace these, and these are really expensive. So I'm not going to grab that. The protect ring... I'm going to go ahead... Okay, so the protect ring protects you from death. So I'm gonna grab 4 of them. Basically. Actually, I might hold off. Because nope, I'm gonna grab 4 of them. The reason I hesitate is because later on there's going to be an item, and I do remember this item later on, that I'm going to be equipping on probably Bran. But that's not for a while, so I'm going to grab 1. Actually, I can't do that. I have to unequip some stuff first. I'm gonna do this. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay, now Jean has both fire resistance, fire elemental defense with the ice shield, and ice elemental defense with the flame armor. The flame shield, silver armor, ice armor, and silver shield are gonna get sold. As are the silver gauntlet and gloves. I think. Yes. Okay. Let's sell. Jean, sell your silver gauntlets. I'm trying to make sure I don't screw this up. Eric, sell all of it. Ren, sell gloves. Not even worth selling. Buy. Pro ring. Yes. Jean. Buy. Pro ring. Yes. Ren. Because Eric doesn't wear armor. Oh, but it gives him protection from death. No, for now I'm gonna hold off and I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna do some science real quick. And by science I mean just take a look at some stats. Equip Pro Ring. Pro Ring. And I'm gonna actually trade just to see how it works in terms of what his stats are right now. So Eric is at 20 and 67 absorb evade. 2067. Oh my. Oh my. Oh. Oh, that's awful. That's terrible. In no universe is that gonna happen right now. Or ever. Okay. Well, everyone but Eric is immune to death. Good. Okay. That's funny. That really is. Let's see. Where is the magic shops? Here we go. Where are the magic shops? Okay, black magic. Ren, ice 3. Now, I don't know if I talked. Yeah, talked. Now I'm questioning my grammar. I don't know if we talked about break, which inflicts stone status on on an enemy. But look how expensive that thing is. Don't be fooled by the 7. That's just a level 7. It's not actually worth 745,000. It's worth 45,000. I'm not gonna grab it right now because it's so expensive. I'm gonna grab Ice 3. That's really the only thing I'm gonna grab for now. As you can see, it's just it's good. As far as level 7 white magic, we have Cure. It's going to be Cure 4 and Harm 4. So Cure 4 fully restores one ally's health completely and removes all status effects aside from petrification and death. As you can't, I don't know. That's cool. I'm going... Oof. This is expensive stuff. I'm not going to get Harm 4 because Harm 4 deals a lot of damage to undead. It deals between 160 and 320 damage to undead. But there really aren't any undead that need that much damage dealt to them, if that makes any sense. So if I had to choose between one of these two, it's definitely going to be Cure 4. Oh, that's right. I can't learn that spell yet. I don't have the skills. Level 8 spells, I'm not even going to go into the stores because they're so far away. But level 8 black magic, they sell Stop, which is paralysis. It's time elemental paralysis on all foes. Well, has a chance of. Yeah, it just paralyzes enemies. It has a chance to paralyze all the enemies. Zap is exactly the same. It has a chance to inflict time elemental damage on all foes, except this one does KO instead of paralysis. So I would say Stop is more worth it because it's also more accurate if you're going to go for any of those. And then the other level 8 black magic spell available here is XXXX, which we all know. We talked about last episode. It is a KO spell. It targets one enemy and it has a chance of inflicting death. But remember, it only affects enemies that are that have 300 hit points or less. So that's probably one to skip, honestly. Out of the level 8 and black magic spells, probably only Stop is worth it if you have money burning a hole in your pocket. As far as level 8 white magic, you have Fade. Fade deals 160 to 320 non-elemental damage to all foes. According to my limited knowledge of Final Fantasy, now I like the games a lot, but I'm not that like super hardcore into them. But this Fade is like, if you've played any of the later games, Fade is like holy. It deals non-elemental damage to all foes. So, it's not a bad spell. However, there are items in this game that let you cast magic spells for free without using a spell slot, and those are the kinds of things I'm going to be equipping on Bran. So I'm not going to actually waste... It's not a waste. I'm not actually going to spend the money on Fade for Bran. It's also a whopping 60,000 gil. Wall is the second of the level 8 white magic spells available here. It grants one ally resistance to all elements. It's pretty good, but I'm not gonna go for it because, again, there are items that do the exact same thing and they don't take up magic slots. And finally, Exfer. It doesn't work. It's a bugged. It's one of the bugged spells. It's supposed to. Well, I'm not sure if it's broken or if this is just how it works, but actually, I'm looking at it and it doesn't work. It was supposed to remove all elemental resistances from the enemy. It doesn't work when you use it, but if an enemy uses it on you, it does work. So it's supposed to, like, if an enemy is resistant to fire, you use Exfer, and they're no longer resistant to fire. Apparently, it doesn't work. It's broken, so don't buy it. So really, the level 8 magic, aside from Fade, maybe, if you got the gil to spend, not worth it. And same thing with the level 8 black magic. Stop is the only one that might be useful. But other than that, the only thing I'm saving up my pennies for is Cure 4. And with that, we're going to call this episode here. And in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and continue on the story. So we know that there's a fairy that was kidnapped, sold to a caravan, and we need to find out where this caravan is. So join me next time as we go and search for the fairy. Until then.